everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Jitin Chawla, respected Principal, Ms. Meelakshi Ma'am, Headmistress, Ms. Madhu Uppal Ma'am, coordinators, teachers, students, and parents. I feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to all present here. Time management is the key. Although it seems hectic, as long as you manage your time properly, you can get everything done. Time is the scarcest resource, and unless it is managed, nothing else can be managed well. The key here is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. As we stand on the verge of this examination season, when we are busy planning our studies, chalking out our routine, isn't it a better option to be guided on how exactly to do it? And who better than our guest on board to guide us in this regard? Our guest today, an industry expert, is here today with us to shed some light on effective time management and the approach towards examination. We have with us Mr. Jitin Chawla, an MBA graduate from one of the topmost business institutes of India, Faculty of Management Studies, University of Delhi. He is the founder and director of North India's topmost career counseling firm, Center for Career Development, based in Delhi. He has conducted more than 300 career counseling workshops in India and the Middle East throughout this year. He has individually counseled more than 1 lakh students, and that's a huge number. Kudos to you, sir. Please help me welcome Mr. Jitin Chawla officially. As we begin with the counseling session, I would now like to invite our principal, Ms. Meenal Bakshi ma'am, to officially open the meeting and address the gathering.
Thank you, Ms. Shweta. So a very good afternoon to everyone, all the parents, teachers, students, and a special welcome to Mr. Jitin Chawla in today's session. So we feel privileged that we have got an opportunity to hear out from the expert that how to manage our time very well during the examination time to keep ourselves stress-free. Basically, nowadays, if you see with this online mode of education, children are literally becoming restless. Their attention of span is, very low. And somehow with a lot of pop-ups on the other window, they get distracted. They feel distracted as well. But again, with the help of teachers, with the help of technology, we are able to get through these challenging times. But time to time, it's our moral duty to support our children and to give them some useful tips so that they can manage their exams very well. Because examination is the culmination of what you have done for the entire year, and it's a dream of every parent and every child to score good marks in the examination. So that's why we have invited Mr. Jitin Chawla to connect with our parent and student community to share his knowledge, as Ms. Shweta has already shared, that he has counseled more than 100,000 students across the globe. So welcome, Mr. Chawla, again. And I hope this session would be very useful for our parents and students and will give them some relief and will make them a little bit more confident about their examination and take the entire process with stress-free concept. Thank you so much, and over to Mr. Chawla.
Thanks a lot, Meenal ma'am. It has always been a pleasure to be with you. I mean, we have done a lot of other programs also together. And thank you, Shweta ma'am, for highlighting my profile, and thank you, HM ma'am, for being here. So students and parents who are listening, I would just like to start off with a day in the life of a student. How does it look like? So typically students, you get up in the morning. Okay, sometimes you're forced to get up. Yeah, when you're forced to get up, your face becomes like I don't know if you have seen this movie called Devdas. So your face becomes like that. Oh God. As it is, I hold this very, very strongly. Whatever the sleep experts might say, early morning when you get up, after that, immediately when you sleep, that is the best sleep in the world. Yeah. Vishwajit, your mic is open. You can just close your mic. Bhan Prakash 369, you can close your mic, please. Okay. So coming back, what I was trying to tell you was that you get up somehow and okay, in case the schools are open physically, you are going to school. I don't know. Have the schools opened up, Shweta ma'am? Have the schools opened up right now? Yes. So in the morning, you kind of get rush, you get ready. Yeah, you have a rush breakfast and you reach school. While going to school, you're talking, chirpy, I mean, loud and everything. But the moment you reach school, in case you have not done your homework or assignment, there's a movie called The Devdas Returns. And then you would give some excuse that why it didn't happen, and things keep on happening at school, classes, action, some competition outside, lunchtime, everything keeps on happening. You finish school, you're going home. While going home, you're again talking, chirpy and so on. The moment you reach home, slightly serious, and you show to your people whosoever is at home that look, we have done a lot of hard work during the day. And then you have your lunch, and then you will tell your parents or anybody who's there, I'm just lying down for 10-15 minutes. So the time is maybe 2:30 kinds, and you are just lying down for some time. But when you lie down till 5:30, 6 o'clock, till the time your mom is ready with some chappal in her hand or some danda in her hand, you are not ready to budge from the bed. Because again, you know, summers, I mean, daytime, you feel sleepy at times and you enjoy a nice sleep. And then you get up. Some people have coaching, some will study by themselves, you do a little bit work, and then uh, evening time, uh, the time you spend. So I have written some, I would say, JC theorems. This goes after my name. So the first one goes like this: the time a student spends on dinner is directly proportional to the attractiveness of the program in front of him or her. I hope you understand this. So if you're watching a nice movie or a Netflix series, you know, Netflix is very addictive. It is much more addictive than a drug. I have personally faced when I was watching Money Heist, Narcos, uh, I mean, Secret Things, and so many other stuff which I keep on watching. I don't know if you have seen Never Have I Ever, which is a Indian student in a school setting in US. So, so it is very addictive. So anyway, so you spend good time on dinner, depending on attractiveness of program. You might have dinner in, I don't know, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours also sometimes. And then at night, a senior class student typically thinks in mind, from today, I will start working earnestly. From today, I'll do it. I'll just work hard. From today I'll do it. Every night you decide this, and you kind of plan it out. And you know, you at times you might take a table and a chair, and you organize water, pen, everything nice, neatly done. And then you start. Within for 15-20 minutes, you start feeling sleepy. Why? Jitin Chawla theorem 2, JC theorem 2 comes into play. Books are the most effective sleeping pill known to student mankind. I'm sure some of you would agree with me on this, and some might not. But I have seen this in umpteen cases. If if in a household, if the student is there, and let's say cousins which he or she likes are there, the child will be open till, I mean, they'll be eyes will be open, pupils dilated till 4 o'clock in the morning. Nothing, no, energy levels are high. You are chatting, animated, whatever. But the moment it comes to books, energy levels somehow go down and you fall asleep fast. Before falling asleep, because you're committed, dedicated, hardworking, nice people, you decide to put an alarm. So you put an alarm for morning, say 5:30, whatever. So you put an alarm, and the alarm also rings, and your hand becomes like a Superman, Superwoman hands, and it catches the alarm and it crushes it with all its might. And then you decide that I will get up in 10 minutes, but you sleep for the next 1.5 hours, and the day is gone. So a lot of times we think of certain things, but it doesn't happen that way. I know some students who make timetables, you know, prodded by adults in the family. They make timetables and stuff. But you'll be surprised to know across the world, timetables are followed to maybe 60-65%. Even if you're doing 65%, it's a good thing. But some people try to do that. So how do we then improve our study effectiveness? How do we build it on it? I'll speak of a couple of areas. I'll speak of self-motivation, very, very important, which will make a difference between how you are versus the next person. I would speak of course, time management, which ma'am has also highlighted, concentration. So it's not needed that you study for longer periods of time. Some of you are smart and your minds are wired in certain way. You can, if you create this habit, You can study for short duration and still cover as much as other people are doing. I would speak also about memorizing. I'll give you a couple of tips. And then, of course, how do you handle exams? So these are things which we would speak about. So starting with the first thing, and maybe I'll summarize by showing a PPT in the end. So first things first, self-motivation. There are three forms of motivation. First form, do this, otherwise you'll get a stick, like somebody, like your parents or somebody is telling you, do this, get good marks, otherwise. So maybe you'll do a little bit. Second form of motivation, carrot motivation. So you're told, if you get such percentage in 12th class, you can go to a trip to Mauritius. You can get this latest I don't know, bike, car, whatever. So some allurement is being given to you, but both these will not help you as much as the third form of motivation, which is self-motivation. Why motivation does not happen? Too much on mind, like mind has so many things, and too much fear also. So particularly for exams. So how do I create motivation? Step-by-step process. First step, set a goal for yourself. What is your goal? It's not getting great marks. Yeah, of course, marks can be one, but what is your goal? Second step, second step, uh, second step is be positive. Maybe you have never been able to crack maths. You have not been able to get very good marks in maths, but can you ever do it? Answer is yes. It depends on how you orient yourself. If a student is not able to do any subject well, normally you move away from it. You should do the opposite. Yeah. So if you're not good at maths, if I'm not good at maths, I really want to work on it. I will do it every day. Maybe in the day I'll do it 2 times. Yeah. So normally we shy away from it, and only when at the end the exam comes, just before the exam we are trying, and it will not help. Also, the mind is negatively attuned. We think, I have never been good at maths. I don't know whether I'll get the right question. I always am not able to complete the paper. I make silly mistakes. So all negative thoughts. So remove those, think positive. That yes, I can crack it. This time I'll work hard. I got a new tutor. I looked at Khan Academy. I have seen videos. I will definitely do a better job. Yeah. So that is more positive. So be positive. Motivate others, help out others. If you motivate others, it comes back to you. Yeah. Also get rid of your excuses. We give a lot of excuses. You'll be surprised. But if I speak to your moms or maybe both parents, they will give me, yeah, whenever we say, chalo ye kar lete hain, the student will say, not right now, maybe after 5 minutes, after 1 hour, maybe from tomorrow. I'm not in a mood right now, blah, blah. All excuses. Yeah, all excuses. So get rid of your excuses, set your goal, be positive, motivate others, help others. If you motivate others, it comes back to you. And last but not the least, carry a reminder. A reminder is where you'll show in front of everyone, not everyone, sorry, in front of you, that I have to complete this. This is my goal. So you want to crack a top institute. A lot of people ask me, how do I reach Ivy League? I tell them top percentage, top profile, top SAT score. So obviously to get all top, you have to really work hard. Yeah. If you actually put it down that I want to reach Ivy League, I want to crack Stanford, Yale, Harvard, or I want to crack University of Toronto, UBC, whatever your goals are, or Indian top institute. So when you write this, then automatically you're reminded and you have to get it. Yeah. So carry some reminders. So repeating, for self-motivation, get rid of excuses, set your goal, be positive, motivate others, carry a reminder. 5 things. Okay. Next, memorize it. Guys, you can write in the chat. I hope the chat is open for students. I'm just trying to write a message to see. Students, you can just write Y. 1 or 2 students can write Y for yes. I just want to see if the chat is open for you. So, yeah. Do you know this movie called 3 Idiots? Please write Y for yes. Okay, I got it. Now you can write Y for yes if you have seen the movie 3 Idiots. 3 Idiots. Okay. So there was this song, like after this I'll ask about another movie, but there's this song in this movie where they have bump-shaped chairs and the chairs are of 3 different colors. Which colors are we talking about? Let me see who answers this first. Which colors are we talking about? Come on. In 3 Idiots movie, there's a song in which we have bump-shaped chairs. Daksh answered yellow, red, green. Blue, green, red is the right answer. Azmi Fatima is the winner. Angelina, like one is different. Vishwajit, one different. So blue, green, red is the correct answer. Yeah. Okay. Another movie which a lot of you might not have seen. This movie had a song. Do you want a partner? Oh, partner. Which movie are we talking about? Anyone? You can write in the chat. Partner is the right. Yeah. Prajakta and PB. PB, write your full name. I don't understand PB. Partner is the correct name. In this movie, Salman Khan is there and Lara Datta is there. Yeah. So Salman is driving to Lara Datta's house for the first time. Salman Khan is driving a car to Lara Datta's house for the first time. Which color car is he driving? Which color? Anyone? Fast. I don't know if you. Red is the right answer. Rajiv DPS data. You seem to be from the school. Anyway, so red is the right answer. Red is the right answer. Good. Anybody else? Students, do you also recall this? I'm just trying to check. When he gets down from the car, he removes his coat, which is a blue coat. What color shirt is he wearing? Rajiv, you can try again. What color shirt is he wearing? Anyone? White is the right answer. Azmi, you amazing. Azmi again wins. Yeah. Azmi has a good, Azmi Fatima, you have a good memory. White is the correct answer. Rajiv, the coat is blue, but the shirt is white. Yeah. Monish, good. Mohanish, good. White. And the little kids, they kind of beat him and put him in a puddle of water. What color does the white shirt become after that? What color does the white shirt? Not pink. Come on, Rajiv. No. Not brown. No. People are trying colors. Oh God. Yellow is the right answer. Rajiv, you got it again. Yellow is the right answer. And then he goes inside Lara Datta's house chasing that boy and kind of he takes off. Like, so what is he wearing when he's inside the house? What is he wearing? Yeah, banyan is the right answer. West in common this thing. Yeah, absolutely. Good. So what is this? See, what I'm doing right now is a test of, I would say, aided memory. I'm also aiding you remember, but if you can visualize something, you can remember it easily. See, a movie, like the moment I said Three Idiots, a lot of you immediately thought, yeah, some visual came. And the moment I said bump shaped chair, so some of you were able to immediately visualize, like Azmi was immediately able to visualize it. Yeah. And she could immediately remember the colors also. Yeah. So how does it happen? Mind will remember like visuals better than words. Okay. So what do I take out from this? If I can watch videos of something like E is equal to MC square, if you actually see a video of this on YouTube, like one of the best videos, if you'll see, you will remember it. When you see Khan Academy, so they would try to give visuals, or some other e-training companies, people who have e-courses, so they will give you a lot of visuals. So visuals let you memorize better. One. Second, any kind of association you can memorize better. So if I have to remember, oh, that guy I'd met, his name was from P. First I'll remember P, and then I'll remember Pratyush. C, then Syriac. Association. So visualization, association. Third thing is, if you repeat it, like think of our mind like a computer. Yeah. So when you put in one information, it goes to a memory where it can be erased very fast. But if I repeat it, it kind of, this thing gets hard. I mean, it gets fixated on it. So that is why you are reading. So a good way to memorize is preview review method. What is that? First step, preview. Preview means whatever you're going to read, just go through the subtopics fast. You know subtopics? Yeah. Not the complete thing. I'm not asking you to read the complete, just the subtopics. Fast. Go through the subtopics, and then you actually read or attend a class. After the class, 30 minutes, 1 hour, whatever, go through the subtopics again. Night time, 5 minutes, whatever you've done in your day, just go through the subtopics. Sunday, whatever you've done during the week, just go through the subtopics. Only subtopics watching, like just going through it. Yeah. Not trying to memorize also. Your retention will improve tremendously. Otherwise, if you read something today, after 1.5 months, you're likely to forget most of it. Yeah, unless you have really worked on it, or there's some other ways you have been tested on it. Yeah. So coming back, preview review method, association, visualization, and acronyms. What are acronyms? Do you guys remember BODMAS? Badmash. Do you guys remember this? You can just write in the chat if you remember this, and like maybe one or two things. BODMAS. Do you remember this? Same Vibgyor also. Absolutely, Rajiv. Yeah. So BODMAS. So what is it, students, or Vibgyor? You can answer both. So bracket off. I'm sure a lot of you would remember this. When did you do it? Fourth class. But you still remember because one, it was repeated. Second, it's easy. It's easy to remember Bodmash. Similarly, Vibgyor is easy to remember. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, Faizan. Very good. Absolutely, Shweta. Very good. Very good. So, so it's easy to remember. Yeah. So coming back, you can create your own acronyms. How do you create acronyms? By taking a commonly used object. That is, suppose I have to do an acronym for like something, 5 letters I have to combine. I mean, there are 5 things which I have to memorize. So I would think of light, table, chair, Monday with O silent. Are you understanding? So any commonly used objects I will try to match, and I'll say answer to this thing is chair. Answer to this thing, or maybe I have something which has only 3. So I'll say pen, cat, dog. So answer to this. So I try to match. In some cases it is not matching exactly. So I'll still try to match and remember in a certain way. Yeah. So visualization, association, preview review method, uh, uh, this one, the last one which I shared, and also flashcards. What is a flashcard? Maybe you can cut paper in this size. This of course is a phone, but you can cut paper in this size and make like 8 to 10 of it. Keep it at a place. You can write things on it which you want to memorize, things which are very difficult for you, formulate, definition. Keep it at a place you can see it while going and coming. It can be your almirah or your like study table or your door, somewhere where you can see it while coming or going. Initially 2-3 times you have to read what you've written. After no need to read, just a simple glass, it'll get inside your head. So these are flashcards. So you can use flashcards also. Yeah. So acronyms, flashcards, visualization, association, preview review. Yeah. Memorizing. So this was memorizing, how you can memorize better. If you use these things, you can spend less time on study. Otherwise you'll have to do more revisions. Yeah. So if I use preview review method, I'll have to do less revisions. I hope you understand that. Okay. So 2 things we have covered till now. We discussed self-motivation. We discussed memorizing. Third thing, concentration. If I was present at your school, I would have asked how many of you feel that it is difficult to concentrate. Right now, I'm not doing difficult to say, but a lot of young people would come to me, and when they start sharing, they would say, look, I find it difficult. Whenever I start, within a couple of minutes, my mind goes there, keeps on jumping. I feel like moving also. Yeah. Why? Because that's the nature of human mind. Yeah. You really need to pull it and put it in one place. Okay. Now, how do I do it? Also, how can I be helped on it? One simple principle: if your back is straight when you're sitting, if your back is straight, you can concentrate better. So if you are in the habit of partially lying down on the sofa and studying, or on the in the bed where you start like this, but with time you keep on relaxing and you go like this, and finally you will sleep. It becomes so easy for you to be lazy and sleep. Yeah. So my appeal to you is keep your back straight. And again, I'm not saying a top psychologist. I was doing a TV show with her, and she explained this in detail. Why does it happen physiologically? Yeah. So given that, keep your back straight and work at it. Second thing. So if the body is in a state of attention, you can concentrate better. Second, before starting, half a minute, close your eyes, deep breath in, breathe out. So 10-second deep breath in, 10-second breathe out. Second, deep breath in, 10 seconds, count till 10. Hold air, count till 10 if it is comfortable for you. Breathe out, count till 10. So yeah, the moment you do it, you'll and imagine that like you can imagine mind. Now I will sit here for the next 45 minutes, whatever time you have thought, for the next 30. What is this called? It is called auto suggestion. So you are suggesting to yourself. Normally also you auto say. Normally what happens? You start studies, you started. In 5 minutes, I am feeling thirsty. I feel like going there. It's like, I just want to go. I want to go to the washroom. Maybe what you just went to the washroom 10 minutes back, but again you want to go. Yeah. So why is this happening? Because the mind is again kind of giving you auto suggestion. So instead of the mind letting you distract, you tell the mind itself right from the beginning, I will sit here for 45 minutes. So it will not happen immediately. But for some of you who are in the habit of immediately getting up, so you will be able to contain it for a longer period of time. Yeah, you'll last there for longer periods of time. Okay. So also it can be goal oriented, which I'll just cover. So this was more about concentration. Next, how do I manage my time? Let's do a small exercise. Please write in the chat, which are your top 2 time robbers? I'm writing my time robbers also. So let's write down which are your top 2 time robbers. How is your time robbed away from you? How does it get wasted or whatever? Yeah, Meenal ma'am is saying you can switch on your camera. It is a good idea to switch on camera when a workshop webinar is happening. It is a good idea, and it's absolutely fine even if you have not taken a bath. Absolutely fine. Yeah. Okay. So first thing is I was just writing. Okay, I'm writing for myself. This thing is my time is goes in Netflix and YouTube. I spend so much time I can't tell you. Faizan Ahmad also is like me. Netflix. Prajakta says sleeping. Shweta says social media. Yeah, we all can share. Come on. Safia says sleeping. How many hours, Safia? I hope it is not 15 hours of sleeping. Instagram sleeping. Oh, a lot of people are sleeping. Cars and entertainment. Somebody was giving me a direct message, so I'll not take the name. Documentaries. Okay. Okay, good. YouTube. Playing outside. I used to do it. When I was like in school, 4 hours outside. Oh God. I can't tell you. Music, Rajiv says. My phone, music. Phone, oh God. Phone is just like a big drug. Big. Yeah. Music. Mobile. Good. Vishwajit said playing outside. Azmi says YouTube. Okay, I got Instagram. Music and games. 10 or 11 hours. Oh, I thought 50. Okay. Like normally if you're sleeping for like 7, 8 hours, that's quite decent. I see a lot of people, of course, your age, maybe 8, 9 hours is quite decent. I would not say so, Asif. It's not a waste of time, but again, we need to balance. So if you are able to take up your goals and you're watching web series, I'm fine. I had a student who would watch a new movie for each exam when he was even appearing for boards. So like he would somehow plan things in such a way, he had already completed syllabus, he just had to revise. And if there was a gap of 2 days, he would find out 2 hours, 2.5 hours to just watch a movie. And he would watch Hindi movies and he did good. He did well in exam. So it depends on how well you're organized. So if you're organized well, you can see as much as you want. Yeah. So coming back, we have discussed. So we are discussing now time management. So having looked at your time robbers, identify your top 2 time robbers. Some of you have not told me, absolutely fine. Identify your top 2 time robbers and cut it down by 50%. Yeah. How did I manage my Netflix? So if I take you last year because of lockdown, you would be staying at house. I would do my work and then switch on. And if I'm watching a series, oh God, I would think I'll watch for 15, 20 minutes, then I'll have to do some work. I'll start and then I would if it is nighttime, I would just get into it. So instead of sleeping at, let's say 11:30, I would be sleeping at 12:30, 1 o'clock. Yeah. It happened with a lot of us. So there were 2 things which are negative. One, waste of time. Second, sleep disorder. Yeah. Because if one does it consistently, that becomes your habit. So instead of watching one program, what I did was I somehow created this for myself. I would always have 3 or 4 programs, which I right now also I do. So right now I'm watching a Hindi thing, Ye Kali Kali Aankhein. I'm watching one, I've forgotten the name. This is like animal this thing. And so I would typically have 3 or 4 things open, so that the main thing which you're watching, when it gets slightly less interesting, you jump and switch on to another, and then you just leave it in 5 minutes. Yeah. Instead of leaving immediately, which may not work, if you have 3 or 4 things open, like 3 or 4 of your favorites, you can switch and just finish it off. So instead of 20-25 minutes, I able to do it in 35-40 minutes, but I'm not spending 2 hours like earlier. Yeah. So you can think of ways to counter it. First step is to recognize that you are being lured by Netflix or Instagram or music or whatever, and you cut it down by 50%. You have to reduce it by 50%. Very clear goal. Okay. Okay. Next is next after this is make a plan. Next week, subject wise, subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, subject 4, subject 5, I will do 2 chapters of this, 3 chapters in it. So make a plan, or in case you're very close to exam, you can have 2 things in front. One is new things to be done, second is revising of things. Yeah. But plan it out that this is what I'm going to do. 15 minutes every weekend, you are analyzing how much I did, how much did I do. So just keep analyzing. That's it. That's it. Next. uh, uh, Plan out, in fact, this is in my presentation, so I'll just open it up. So we as humans, all of us have been attuned. I mean, we've developed habits in a certain way. So some of you would be happy to study early morning, whereas some others would study late at night. Yeah. So depending on which time is suitable for you, you decide. Like I'll show it to you as a part of my presentation. I hope you can see this. Yeah. So see, time is same for everyone, and we think, can you manage time? Answer is no. The time will keep on going, but you can manage yourself. Like you can see this guy doing a couple of activities. Yeah. So you have to set in systems that you can. So you cannot blame others. So you cannot say, look, my time went away, or you should have went away. You have to take charge of your own studies and careers. Yeah. And if you are not, I'm again not saying for studies. Even if you say you decide, I want to get into sports management. Yeah. You need to research on it. If you want to go to a top Canadian university or a US university, you need a profile. So if I was you, I would spend time on developing a research paper, social project, on maybe a startup in that area. Maybe I'll make a club in the school, and so on. But you have to think about it and do it. You cannot say, like, I get students in 12th class, I want to apply to Harvard, Yale, Stanford. I ask them what, but you do not have any good profile. You have not done anything much. They say nobody told us. Yeah. So obviously, if you are interested in that goal, you have to build up, you have to step by step understand what to do and then build upon it. Any test to be given and so on. Okay. So planning is important. Like when you are planning, use this thing. There are some things which are urgent and important. So you would definitely work on it. So deadline driven projects. You have to submit a practical file for which you are going to be marked in exam. Obviously, it's in quadrant 1. Yeah. Any pressing problems or anything, you have an exam tomorrow, you have to study, something like that. Yeah. There are things then not urgent, important, relationship building, finding new opportunities. So constantly keep on working, but maybe if you do not have time right now you'll not work so much at it. Maybe in a week you'll give it 1 hour instead of doing it every day. Yeah. Quadrant 3, not important but urgent, interruption. This disturbs you all the day, all the days, all the time. This is disturbing you. Not only you, even me as an adult. So I get an email, I start reading it. I get a call. If I just respond to it, then my mind get diverted and I'll move from, if in between right now I keep on taking calls, you might not like the session as much. Yeah. So quadrant 3 is something you have to immediately kill. Immediately kill. Yeah. So you can keep some timings. Okay. Your friend should know, okay, 5 to 6:30 or 5 to 7 evening is a good time to call this guy. Rest of the time maybe he's working. Yeah. So it's a good idea to keep some things fixed for you also and not always be available. Yeah. And quadrant 4 is absolutely useless. Time wasters, some activities which are trivia activities. So quadrant 4 can be dismissed straight away. Focus is quadrant 1. Any real life experiences, if you can get. So if you're looking at business studies, if you can actually see a business being run, a startup being run, if you can actually understand that, it will be amazing. So people like me, like I do a lot of work as a career counselor. So we bring live internships for people so that they can see what is their life, what actually they can get. Yeah. Like you can check Forage, Forag. So Forage is slightly above school children's level. It's more for graduates, but you can at least see. If you go through their 6 hours of thing, you'll understand what is investment banking or what is portfolio management. What does a VC do? Yeah. And then you can choose finance. Like after 12th, finance is a hot career option, but I rarely see people talking about it. Yeah. So real life things you'll remember better. So we have discussed like formal place to study. If you keep one place, it is all the more better because your mind is habituated to it. Even fixed learning time. If you keep every day, I'll sit from 5 to 7, 9 to 10, 11 to 12. So if you keep some timing which are fixed, even subjects fixed at that time, your mind will be habituated. Yeah. It's just like training your mind. That is the game you're playing. Yeah. If you set up a goal that I'm going to sit here for 1.5 hours, so what do I achieve in these 1.5 hours? How much will I take out? So if you set up a goal, it is amazing. Preview your study topics, which I discussed earlier with you. Of course, in between, after 30, 40 minutes, take a mini break. Why do you think classes across the world are kept for young people between 30 to 45 minutes? Your classroom, like class teachings, are why? Because your mind needs a break and then next one, and then your mind can focus again. Yeah. Kinesthetic learning is maybe when you're reading, you can put your finger or a pen, or some people use a flow chart pen, and you highlight thing or you're underlining thing. So you are again pulling your mind on. When you're moving like this, you're pulling your mind on to give attention there. Yeah. So that is kinesthetic learning. Review and revise we already discussed. Productive time we discussed. Like some of you like with this, you like to study early morning, some people late at night. Both are fine. Of course, you have to decide whether you are a multitasking kind of a person or a monotasking. Accordingly, you can plan out. Preview review we discussed. Mnemonics we discussed. Like this is, yeah. Can you see this? Mom is squirrel guts because she is living in rural Arkansas. So this is like a slightly tough mnemonics or acronyms which I shared, but you can make more easy ones. Association which we discussed. Flashcards we discussed. Memory cues, you can make a memory map also. This thing leads to this thing, this is how it is connected. You can make a memory, but only for a few things which are very, very difficult for you to remember. Yeah. So we then discussed about concentration earlier. Also, a lot of times you just have to start. Yeah. Don't like sometimes you don't start anything. Let's say you are thinking of starting your own YouTube channel and you feel, oh God, what will other people say about it? Oh God, my nose is too big. I might not look good on a YouTube channel. Oh, last time I tried, this thing had happened. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of negatives will keep on coming, but the answer to that is just keep on doing it. So people who will keep on doing it, you will score over people who are waiting for so long that that opportunity passes away. If you can visualize your goals, yeah. So if you can visualize, maybe you want to do gymming, maybe you want to do running, you want to organize yourself. If you can visualize your goals, you can do it much better. Reminders again are needed, which I discussed earlier with you. If you go to a top restaurant, if you go to the washroom, behind on the door, you'll find this thing where the persons who clean it, they mark it. Yeah. Now they could have just left it like that, or you would have seen quality policy or vision. Customer is our prime. This thing. So you'll find these things are hung where customers as well as staff members can see it. Why? It is a reminder for staff member that these are goals of the company. You have to cater to people who are coming to your outlet or to your office for any kind of work. So reminders. Yeah, people need reminders. We all need reminders all the time. Positive company. Oh, so positive company. Imagine you are with a set of people who are always grumbling. Oh God, why do they teach history? Or why do they teach maths? Oh God, I'll never be able to do it. All the time they are grumbling. So impact will happen on you also. Or imagine reverse, you are with people who are like, oh, I really cracked this. Oh, I got a good admit. Oh, I got good marks in exam because of this. So these are positive people. So if you are in positive company, you'll definitely do better. Avoid procrastination. Just do it. I mean, get rid of your excuses. You'll be surprised, but we give all kinds of excuses. I'm not feeling like doing it. I'm not well. My headache. I'm having a headache. I, I, I mean, I don't feel like it. Whatever. So keep on giving a lot of excuses. Procrastination is the biggest thing you have to fight. Okay. Some of us also follow unhealthy patterns. It can be across areas. Like one unhealthy pattern is junk food. So somehow it slows down your metabolism. Somehow it makes you more lazy. If somebody keeps on having, let's say, uh, fries and this thing through and through, after some time obesity will happen. Yeah. So it reduces the power of your mind. Yeah. So once in a while is fine, but consistently. So sedentary lifestyle, you're in a habit of all the time you're lying, like you are be it in a recliner or wherever. Yeah. If you keep on practicing this, automatically your mind also becomes like that. Irregular sleeping patterns, even if you're sleeping late, but be consistent about it, then your body adapts to it. Yeah. But sometimes you're sleeping very early, sometimes late. Morning you're sleeping, afternoon you sleep anytime. I mean, it is irregular, then it's a problem. Yeah. So these are all unhealthy patterns. Okay, some apps you can use, like my homework. So it'll act as a, it'll give you an alarm kinds that, oh, this homework is not coming, provided you are filling up that I want to do this by this time, I want to do this assignment, and so on. Yeah. You can check out Simple Mind. If you want to organize content, Evernote is very good. So you have found good online, some good material online, some video, you can organize it very well on Evernote. Yeah. Of course, some of my one of my friends, he has been managing a mutual fund. He's the CEO kinds of the company. He uses Excel. You know how many Excel on his life? This guy has 16 Excel files on his life. He can give you 3 years back. He read this magazine, but he did not complete this article. He can give you that information. Can you imagine that? Yeah. He's so organized. Okay. Trello again is something which you can use. So you can use some apps to build up. Of course, when you will use it, when you are telling to yourself, look, honestly, I want to improve my study effectiveness so that I can get good marks in exams. Yeah. Now, beyond this, uh, yeah, of course, you can look at our social media. I have this YouTube channel. Maybe I'll show it to you. So on YouTube, we made about 164, 165 videos, PCM based careers, PCB based careers, psychology, law, and so on. Why? To help out students. Also during lockdown, I had more time. So we kept on making videos. So you can watch those and be connected with us. But before this, I just want to say one more thing. People, please understand, when it comes to exam taking, or in fact, before the exam, utilize mock papers well. So what are mock papers? I mean, mock papers, of course, but what kinds? So maybe an online system, or even the school is doing it, or a coaching institute is doing it. Basic intention is, say maths, do 2 mock papers in the same exam like situation. If you have to give the exam from 10 o'clock in the morning till 1 o'clock, do it in the same way, same time, same way, in exam setting, without getting disturbed in between. No breaks, like as it you do in the exam time. And then see a couple of things. Are you making silly mistakes? Is there some, you'll be surprised, but we make the same mistakes again and again. If somebody is making silly mistakes all the time, they'll keep on repeating it. If somebody is if somebody is leaving, I mean, is not able to complete the paper, it will happen again and again. Yeah. So we just have to overcome it. First, understand that that is my weakness, and then overcome it. Take help of a teacher or a coach and so on. Similarly, subject areas. So if there are 10 different topics and you know that you are weak in these 2 topics, and after mock paper you 100% get it, work on that area. Yeah. So I hope I am communicating. So so that is one. Next thing, exam day. When you get up in the morning, attune yourself positively, positive visualization. So all of you are achievers in some right or the others. It might be you won an athletic race when you were in 5th class, yeah, or you have won an essay competition, or you did something nice, or you helped out of somebody, yeah, that's also an achievement for me. So some big achievements. So in the mind, you'll think, I have really achieved this, I've achieved this, and now I'm working on my exams also. I've worked hard, so I will achieve good results on this also. So you are training your mind positively right from the morning. You are in the exam hall, you're getting stressed. Yeah. So how do you understand that you are getting really stressed? Palpitation, like sweating on the palms, on the the feet side also. Yeah. So palpitation. Second, increase heart rate. If you are invited on the stage in school, like assembly is happening and somebody is immediately invited, come and say this. Yeah. Come and do this. Yeah. Whatever. If you're invited on the stage, even though you know that it's your turn sometimes, then also your heart rate increases. Yeah, palpitation might happen for in some cases. So increased heart rate, butterflies in stomach feeling, butterflies in stomach. Yeah. So all this is indicative of that stress is increasing. To some extent, it is good, which is called positive stress. The stress curve is an inverted U curve. That means initially when the stress increases, your performance increases till it hits the U on the top, inverted U on the top. So after that point, if the stress increases, the performance comes down. In extreme cases, blank out. That is why it is said before the exam, at least relax for some time. If not 7-8 hours, at least relax for 4 hours, 5 hours. Yeah. So, so check it out, guys. So, okay, breathing. Very simple. Deep breath in, breathe out. Deep breath in, breathe out. Or I said earlier also, breathe, hold air, breathe out. Each step count till 10. Stand on toes, deep breath in, breathe out. Yeah, a lot of athletes, they are made to do this. All these will help you in combating stress. Yeah. Positive visualization. Okay, maybe you suffer from too much of anxiety. It's better to write down your anxiety. Yeah. So today morning you have got up and there's an exam. Spend 1 minute, it doesn't matter. Write down how you have prepared well and why you will do better in this exam. Yeah. When you have written it down, it kind of relaxes you. Okay. Play therapy. For 2 minutes, just indulge in a play. If you're into dance, just close your door and dance for 2 minutes. Absolutely fine. Yeah, it is exam day, so what? Yeah. So play therapy is where you'll indulge in some, it can be small, 2 minute, 5 minute only. But you'll remember it and from inside you are smiling. That yeah. So and you'll be more confident. So work out these ways. Any kind of meditation exercise helps. Simple. Uh, like take a candle, watch the blue portion, watch for half a minute, 1 minute, close eyes, visualize. Yeah, this is one. Okay. I mean, there are a lot of meditation apps available today, yeah, which let you meditate. Yeah, even if you do it for 5 minutes, it kind of calms down your mind. Any kind of group chanting, like why satsangs and everything is popular, it is group chanting. Any group chanting calms down your mind. Yeah. So use these to make yourself very powerful. Now, let me quickly show you my channel on YouTube. I don't know if it is open. One YouTube is open. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it is open. Great. So, like, you can subscribe to this because we do a lot of YouTube lives also. If I put most popular like PCB, oh God, bio people, they think so much. You know, bio plus management is a hot option. Computational biology or bioinformatics is a hot option. Health informatics is a hot option. If you're not thinking of these areas, you're probably not thinking appropriately. Anyway, so I have low cost countries, like I've talked about Netherlands, Finland. These are really upcoming countries. You know, psychology, some people, humanities based careers, travel and tourism. You can check playlists also, PCM based careers and so on. So there are 165 careers. NEET, in case you're doing international relations, this is a hot new career. International relations. Easy tip for board exam. This you'll get the same similar thing which I'm doing. That day my team pulled off my specs and oh God, how am I looking? Anyway, journalism, commerce and maths. Okay, this was exciting. Esports. You know, that day almost 2,500 people joined this program. I pulled in esports, like I pulled in Tirth Mehta, who's an Asian Games winner. He got bronze medal. In Asian Games, esports is a category. Yeah. So maybe you want to look at gaming as a career. So all these things are there. We do Swavlamban. This is a all women meet, women who have been doing amazing stuff, right from a DRDO scientist to a friend of mine who's an entrepreneur, to Anjali Ishitwal, who's an NDTV anchor, uh, to different kind of people. Okay, MBBS abroad, like different countries. So just check it out, guys. A lot of different government jobs, DU admissions, college admissions. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So coming back. Uh, Today we have discussed about self-motivation. We discussed about time management, concentration, memorizing, and how you can combat stress, and of course, how you can make your goals. All of you, I'm sure, want to be really, really successful. I see young people as being very, very ambitious. Yeah, that's a great thing. Also knowledgeable because of online surfing, a lot of things which are not present even say 15 years before. Yeah. So if you can use all these tools powerfully and keep yourself organized, you have an amazing this thing happening in the world. Yeah. The jobs for people who understand digital is increasing significantly. The jobs for people who understand areas like finance, amazing. Yeah. Eco, mathematics. So we are all well placed. Only thing is to organize yourself. uh, like check out this book, Atomic Habits. If you don't want to read, go on YouTube and check Atomic Habits. Google, YouTube Atomic Habits. You'll get the gist of that book. So I do it a lot of times. So Rich Dad Poor Dad, I read it long time back, but now I was not in the mood to read. I just YouTubed it. Yeah, just YouTube any book. Even Spotify gives you an option. So Spotify has audiobooks also. So if you check on Spotify, you can get a lot of audiobooks. So some people don't want to read, you can just go on to books, to audios or YouTube videos. Okay. So with this, I would like to thank all of you. You've been a nice patient audience. Any questions you have, you can quickly ask me. Any questions you have, you can quickly ask me. Even if you have some career questions, I'll be happy to answer. Any questions? Okay. Yeah. Is game design a good career? Yes, it is, Laksh. It depends on what you want to do in game design. Like there are some people who will take care of the programming side. So you're still doing a computer science kind of a program. Like Tirth Mehta, who's there in my video. You can check my videos on, like, just search for Jitin Chawla on YouTube. Sarthak, if you can give a connect here, they can just log on from here only. If you can give a URL. So yeah, yes, Laksh. And second is playing. If you play and you are streaming it. So I have some students who do that. So that one you really need a lot of people following you. At least a lakh of people, then only I'll think. Okay, 50,000 to a lakh of people, then I'll think of doing it. Otherwise, I'll not even think of it. Yeah. How to overcome laziness? Jump on your bed, maybe. Okay. I'll say this. Uh, ha- Participate in some physical activities, some playing kind of activities, at least 1 hour every day. So you can do it in 2 breaks or 1 break. But if you're physically active, you will overcome that. Second, uh, set your goals. As I said earlier, if you have it in front of you, I have to crack this. You keep on reminding yourself, then obviously you will fight that laziness. So this is a YouTube channel, guys. You can just click on it, click on this link and subscribe to it right now if you want. Yeah, I have looked into NFTs. In fact, you can check if you're interested. It's X, Y, and Z and C. If you're interested, you can check. If you want to take up a course to understand NFTs, one of the best courses provided by NAS Academy. NAS is a famous travel blogger, and he has a lot of people, a Chinese TikToker, a best YouTuber. So NAS Academy is a big this thing. So NAS Academy does a course on NFTs also. They do the latest courses, filmmaking, for photography, from the best people in the world. Yeah. Of course, in case you are really confused about career options, choices, we guys do the best aptitude testing and career counseling. So I have somehow I've got a lot of people from Gulf region and Singapore, and today we were counseling somebody in Indonesia. So a lot of people approach us for testing counseling as well as profile building and study abroad services. Yeah. Yeah, Meenal Bakshi ma'am, absolutely, absolutely. NAS is you can definitely follow NAS and check out their courses also, 7 days. So in summers, maybe you can take up some courses. For game design, Laksh, it depends. If you are if you want to do some tech, then I would need physics and maths. But if you are not really interested in physics and maths, you can take commerce with maths and still go for it. Yeah. But Laksh, individually, what you should do, probably you need to come to us for testing counseling, then I can tell you. I think NFT based games is a great thing which is happening. It will be quite popular. Yeah. You should see, if I am your age, I should understand blockchain technology. I should understand IoT, Internet of Things. I should definitely understand AI. AI is now a part of CBSE. I should understand ML. So I'll give you another website. Maybe I can show it to you, where you can find a lot of good camps all over the world. So this is really cool. And let me just show it to you guys. I'll just open it up. So go for good camps, go for good online stuff. See, some stuff you'll get free of charge. Some, like this was a competition which Times Media was having on AI. Yeah. This is now over for this time, but you can check. So this website is really cool. Ecole is the name. Ecole is basically school. Yeah. So like radical machine learning program. Now this is a machine learning program. First you get learning, first you get some training, and then you will have a project, which is like an internship. Yeah. So this is real. This is a machine learning program plus an internship. Similarly, TYE program. This is again an international program. So, oh, why does this keep on coming in between? So, Young Entrepreneur Program, yeah, NLP program, Young Debaters program, yeah. So, mentors of Ivy League universities. I think Harvard Student Agencies has programs here. So, just check realecole.com for various programs. Harvard, Stanford University, Corporate Gurukul, lot of programs are here, as well as competitions you can keep on seeing. Yeah. Like Future Doctors program. This is done by Harvard Student Agencies. So maybe you think of being a doctor, which a lot of people think, somehow it is talked about also. But if you do this program and then realize, oh, these things are there, and you may decide, you may not. I got a student, in fact, a principal's daughter, when till 9, she was very clear about being a doctor. In 10, the school at Ahmedabad, they had a tie-up with the hospital. Fourth day, she went. At the end of the 4 days, she came. 4 days she went. At the end of 4 days, she came to house and told her parents, I do not want to become a doctor. Yeah. So if she would not have got that experience, she would have just gone onto that path. So at least get some ideas, understand medical case studies, go to a hospital, go to a bank, try to see jobs, try to visualize jobs. There are some sites like vault.com, VAULT, or you can use YouTube also to visualize jobs. Try to take up such kind of camps. Like for law, OP Jindal has a Aspire camp. It is not on this website, but I'll just share it with you. OP Jindal Aspire camp. Yeah. This is a summer camp. So maybe a lot of people are doing it online right now. So Global Summer School. So you are aspiring for law, go for this. Rivu, if you can show, or Sathar, if you can show the creative program which is happening, maybe some student can join in. Yeah. So this one, like last year didn't happen, but it'll again happen this year. Go through the program and so on. People come from all over. So search for such camps which can give you inputs. Play some games. Like I really like this game, Money Bhai by Money Control. It's a game which teaches you about stock market. When you start, like you get 1 crore cash, rupees 1 crore cash. Yeah. And then you can do it. Yeah, I will. So I suppose I want to buy TCS shares. So I'll say buy in cash. I'll say buy 30 shares. You see? So my investment amount, and I'll say done. That's it. So simple. If I do it for 1 month also, I'll understand stock markets. Yeah. Then you can understand careers. Okay. Try to look at new options which are opening up. Like Christ University, pretty popular university, they have BBA FinTech. Yeah. FinTech. When I speak to students, they're still talking about BCom, CA, ECO, which are like older options. So BBA FinTech is a new option. Or the same university, Christ University, also has BBA Business Analytics, or it's there at other universities also. I'm just showing for the sake of heck of showing it. Business Analytics. Yeah. How many students have thought of being a business analytics person after commerce? It's a hot career. check with any people who are working globally. They'll all say business analytics and data analytics. Data analytics typically science people or physics, maths, and business analytics commerce people. Yeah. So go for it. Why not? Okay. Otherwise, you will choose options which will make your life average because everyone is thinking of the same thing. Yeah. So some more questions have come quickly. Okay, Meenal ma'am is giving a good news. We'll be having some internship program for our students. Yay, great. Psychology is a good stream, Nicole. I have a student, she did it in India, then she went to UK. Why not? You can go for organizational psychology. You can go for like being a clinical psychologist working in a hospital. You can also go for counseling or special educator. Yes, it is something which is increasing. Finance, you can check FinLadder. It's XYNZ. I don't know your name. Check FinLadder, finladder.com. For AI, you can take physics and maths. Yeah, this design camp, you can just open it up. Elizabeth is asking which is benefit of line next. Yeah, so there are some profiles. I'll just show you some profiles to help you understand this. Elizabeth, very good question. Can you take psychology with PCM? Of course you can if your school allows that. Okay, this is a winter camp. This is free of charge. I try to get universities to do camps for students free of charge. So I just got a Ecole Institute. This is a French institute, but based in Delhi. So we are doing it with them. You can go for this winter camp also. It's a creative camp. Okay, so you can find it on our social media all over the place. So that's fine. That should be fine. You can just give the connect review in the link. Okay, another thing I was showing you was, I was just showing you, like you guys said. So I'll just show you leading profiles. I think I have it open here. Yeah, got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Sports management is a good career. Sports, it depends. I mean, if you are really playing well, why not? Okay, here we go. I hope I've opened the right file. Oops, what happened? You can, Ribu, have you stopped sharing? I hope you have. I just want to show Elizabeth has a question, so I just want to show this. Got it. Great. So these are students who are there with us. Like Ishant is a student of Modern Barakhama. We are helping him with his profile and everything. So Duke, Stanford, CMU, Carnegie Mellon, UC Berkeley, yeah, top institute. He's already got admission in Penn State, University of Maryland, couple of them. Okay. So the profile should have a theme, like in this case, intersection of psychology. Intersection of psychology and computer science to develop inclusive technology. Now look at how we helped him develop his profile. Research paper, how you can, how you can use AI to identify human emotions using technology. Yeah. Now developed an app which is helping people understand if they're going towards depression. His psychology teacher also helped. Then we got somebody who helped him in app making. So his app, you answer 10 questions, you can know that you are prone to depression. Social work experience in IT, Sage Technologies, like a couple of places. Of course, he was an international immune also. Himi, more on the management side with marketing, applied to Brown, Cornell, top universities. He already got Manchester, Leeds. She's applying to US and UK. So business and entrepreneurship to influence sustainable and body positive social behavior. That's her profile theme. So she found a small business, Hello Hottie, 2,000 plus orders, earned 2 million plus views, sustainability. So she found somebody who's using older clothes to make new kind of teas. So sustainable tea is her brand name. That is a social project. Research paper is on thrifting. I hope you understand thrifting. Thrifting is people will take old clothes, do some value addition to it, maybe change the color or sew the part right or change the button, something. And again, it is available in the market. So across the world, thrifting is happening. A lot of young people are using this idea of thrifting, and thrifting marketplaces are emerging all over the world. It's our latest idea. So we helped her do this research paper. And of course, she was very active with Girl Up, ambassadors at some places, Rotary Club. She did psychology internship at a couple of places. In the school also, she was pretty active. Yeah, you can see it here. So this is her profile. So these are like, you need to really build up on your profile. If you need any help, you can be in touch with us. I'll be sharing our numbers shortly. Ashka is a student from Qatar only. Yes. Yeah. So, so she's already applied. She's got some admit. She really wants to go to Canada. Feminist approach to computer science and technology is her profile theme. You know, so she did online courses. She participated in competitions. She did an internship. Yeah, a project on Toxbox, a system that separates, disinfects, and delivers waste in an efficient, town-bound and sustainable manner. She's from Birla Public School at Qatar. Yeah. So NUS project also she did. She did Sixth Sense robot making with like, so we kept on helping her. She worked as an intern with Responsible Water, a Delhi-based company, and she did a summer school with UC Berkeley. Yeah. So people like us, we help students build a profile. Mir Shishoda loves maths. So scientific education is a tool for development. So he kind of taught maths at few government schools, made a curriculum which is maths can be fun. He became like research intern with NSUT. So again on mathematics. So Bernstein polynomials and Baskakov operators, which I don't understand right now. My team somehow got it done. Akshat is a computer science guy using technology to improve access to education. So he developed a lot of videos so that primary school students can be educated on certain areas. And then, of course, he was an intern at various places, author of Lost and Found, intern at a tech company, and then he's really good in karate. So a lot of karate championships, and he's also playing guitar. Yeah. So like this. So these are all themes. So people have started their own NGOs, people have done their own startups and so on. Yeah. So Saksham is a student of one of the DPSs here in Gurgaon. So he was a founder of Dogs Life, president of regulatory committee, like very active in school, Immune Club. We asked students to start off clubs in case the school is not having it. He made this electro bump, like if a car goes over a speed breaker, this tool will this thing will create some electricity, like, and electricity will be stored for use in the car itself. Yeah. So one of my tech team members did that, and then he did a couple of ambassador program. He was very good at studies, Olympiads. You know, Kia, she is studying at U Toronto with good scholarship, almost $100,000 scholarship. Oh God. And so she was interested in psychology. So she's found the youth's lens. She did an internship, in fact 3 internships she did, and school editorial board, very active in school, published poet, campus ambassador. Yeah. Research paper was done, and so on. So you'll have to kind of think of some theme around which you'll work. Okay. And then you can definitely build up. Forensic sciences, Safia, you need like science subjects, like chemistry is one main. So I would suggest you can go for PCM and then you can build up. Aviation, car industry, more using renewable energy. That'll be good. Thank you, Minal ma'am. Oh, I think the time is up, people. So I think I'll also stop. I've been going on and oh God, I just forgot the time. I wish you all the best, people. It has been great interacting with you. I'd like to thank Minal ma'am, HM ma'am, Shweta ma'am, and other senior people who are present here. And student, was really nice to interact with you. And Azmi, I'm giving you a virtual gift because you answered that question correct. So this is a virtual gift. Keep on drinking a lot of water. And a lot of other people participated so well. I'm really happy. And maybe one day, quickly, I'll come to Qatar and we'll have nice this thing. I really like to conduct workshops in auditoriums, which I've been missing for so much time. And we'll have a good workshop one day. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir, for that amazing tips, tricks, and techniques that you have elucidated for us. And it was a wonderful session, and I'm sure the students found it helpful and informative as well. As we come to an end to this wonderful session, I would now like to invite our headmistress, Ms. Madhu Uppal ma'am, to kindly propose the closing remarks.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Shweta, and good afternoon, our students, parents, their teachers, as well as our distinguished guest speaker today for the workshop. And on behalf of DPS Monarch, I would like to thank Mr. Chawla for an excellent session, I would say, and making this workshop more meaningful. by relating it to our daily life, like how we are just spending our time. We never reflect back on these things. And definitely, I would like to express my gratitude to our principal, Ms. Neenal Bakshi ma'am, for her continuous support for such initiatives time and again. And the session was truly insightful and I think informative for all the children. And thank you, sir, for sparing your time and taking out for this session, particularly appropriate at this time, because all the children are now in the phase of preparing for exams and such issues that they're dealing every day. I think now it will be easy for them to handle, in a better manner, I would say. And truly the tips that you have shared, techniques, and such a simplified manner, I think they can use it in daily use. They can practice it so well, and it will be really helpful for them. And another thanks to Ms. Shweta and Mr. Sarthak for coordinating so well, so that we could make this session, happen today. And once again, thank you everyone for joining us today, and have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And now,
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Students, we can discuss about Netflix and BTS songs. At the end of the movie, ma'am, we have you see all the masti which people have been doing. So at the end of any webinar, I start discussing. So students,
I think that was the part they enjoyed the most.
Abhi to wo start hua hai, ma'am. So students, which one of the BTS songs do you think is the most popular? Any names? Which is the BTS band member? I hope you know what I'm talking about, BTS. If you don't know, I'll just come and shoot you all. Okay, which BTS member got appendicitis 4 days back? Okay, Dynamite Vishwajit Sen. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Some of you might like it, some might not. Savage Love, but Boy with Love. Yeah. There's so much of craze about it. So I was traveling on a year-end vacation I was there in, Karabi Islands, Bangkok. At the airport, immediately there was a huge rush and like youngsters shrieking and all boys and girls running towards one side. And I saw BTS in person. They were there at the airport and they'd come for a performance there. And people are trying to get photo shoots with them, trying to put them on Instagram and so on. That is how McDonald's has made a meal in the name of BTS. Anyway, what is the price of Bitcoin today? Anybody knows it? If you answer before 4 seconds, I would know that you actually know about it. What is the price of Bitcoin today? Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is 105K? It's XYNZ. Wrong answer. What is your name? Why did you put your name? 41K seems to be the right answer. Janam Patel. Okay, Omar Ahmad, I don't know what 151. Okay, maybe you're talking in your currency. I might not know that. Good. Keep on playing Money Bhai Money Control. You'll start. How many of you have seen Money Heist? Do you know how many times it has been watched all over the world? Money Heist is one of the biggest grossers for Netflix all over the world. Any of you have seen Money Heist? Oh, okay. You're talking about you. Yeah, Faizan, good. I don't know exactly so many views, but yeah, it is a couple of billions of views. Absolutely. Good. Anyway, wish you all the best. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time. And thank you, everyone, kids joining here. Can I just request everyone to put their cameras on so fingers crossed that we'll be having this last virtual session and we'll have more physical ones. So for a last memory of this post-COVID creating history, the last session with Jipin sir and obviously you all, can I request everyone to put their cameras on for a one memorable photograph? It doesn't mind you all are in your pajamas, eating, drinking coffee, doesn't matter. Your presence would be truly valuable for us.
Good. And do subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can get all the YouTube lives and everything. Also, I'm building up. So one day when I'll have 1 million members, I'll just sleep on a beach somewhere. That's it. A lot of money will keep on rolling. It has already started rolling, but okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. There you go. 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you all for joining in. Have a great evening. Thank you, ma'am.